Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week, already jumping out. All right, this is going to be for the week of the 20th going to the 26th of February. So let's have a little look and see what messages you have coming out for the week for Aries, please. Okay. Let's see. Energy, please, for Aries. I love this card that keeps coming out here, but can I clarify each of the oracle decks, please? This card, please. Wow. All right. And this one, I'm keeping it ambiguous. Okay, thank you. And this one. Wow. Really good energy, because I'm seeing some new opportunities opening up for you, specifically financially or career wise, or anything pertaining to money. You know, that could be just contracts, or it could be home situations as well, but it's long-term stability. All right, it's something that you've been praying for, something you've been trying to manifest, trying to work really hard towards bringing in. I feel like things have just like come out of your hands here, and now you're just having to have faith, and it is coming through. Like you've done everything you need to do, then you're just trusting it's all going to work out, and it is working out for you. So I feel like I want to say congratulations. You also have some beautiful love coming through, but there is something, either some time until that happens for some of you here, Aries, but you seem to be needing to really think about the kind of relationship and future that you want moving forward, because you will get it. But I feel like maybe the plan needs to change, or there needs to be some communication if you're already in a relationship about what that looks like, especially if you guys are moving with somebody here. But Aries, if you're single, then this is just what you want in terms of love, to bring it back in. I think your manifestation skills are really kind of like motivating you. Like you're going to start to see things fall into place, and you're like, I need something else. Like, let me see if this works in terms of my relationship. So I'm seeing some changes happening in your love life, but these are positive, and this is moving towards the next level. So if you're currently in a relationship, it's going to the next level, whatever that might be for you. I will dive into it and see. If you're single, then the next level is meeting someone. So get clear on what it is that you want, get clear on how it looks, what it looks like, and visualize it, which we do have a very heavy that is your overall energy in a tarot deck. The first card that came out is the Artist. To visualize, you are manifesting, okay, by using your third eye, by using your vision of what you want it to look like, embodying it, creating it, making it reality here, okay? The Artist is kind of like thinking of the plan, visualizing it, kind of creating the universe, what it looks like around you, and then steps into that vision and dream and goal here. So that seems to be how you're manifesting this, and how you have been manifesting. So keep it going. Make a vision board if you haven't already. Like, write this stuff down, speak it into existence. The Artist is asking you to get creative on this though. So maybe you work very creatively. Maybe affirmations don't work for you, but visualizing does. Like, make it personal to you. Make it something that truly ignites some passion, because that is where you manifest. When you feel it's happening already is when it actually does happen. So we have Poised, which is exactly that. This is kind of get ready. Something really incredible is coming your way. So make sure you have your arms open here. Make sure you're open to new beginnings. Make sure you're open to manifesting. All right. She's already excited, so it's good. This is what's bringing it down to her realities. This is incredible. You guys are getting some good results. To clarify it, you do the Ace of Pentacles. So this is finances. This is a new beginning, a new job, a new career path that's going to work out for you long term. Whatever this is stable. This could be a new home, new contract. Whatever it is, it's very stable, very long term, and very fruitful for you. And it feels like something you're going to be very excited about. What seems to be in the middle of all of this is some sort of healing. I think there's been some chaos outside of this anyway, that you've been through, because we do have round and round. So this is about, if you feel like you're stuck in a cycle, then sometimes we need to change what we are doing, understand what we might be doing wrong. I do see that there's some very heavy analysis coming through within you guys to really look at your actions, or look at how you're behaving, or look at the decisions that you're making. I'm seeing like a magnifying glass being put on you, but maybe you're doing it to yourself here on your decisions. Okay, if this is how I'm speaking to myself, like, whether you realize it or not, I think you're really helping your own manifestation skills. Maybe you've been stuck in a cycle for way too long, stuck in something for way too long, wanting change, wishing things were different, but it's the same things over and over again, you know. Same, I was going to swear, I'm not going to do it, but you know, it's the kind of same thing. So usually with the round and round card, they say, all right, well, if you want to break the cycle, you've got to do something different. You've got to break the chain. You've got to break the same decisions that you're making. So what I feel like you're doing already is changing these things. Okay, what do I usually do in this situation, and how do I not do that? How do I usually react to these kinds of people coming in, and how do I not do that? Like, you guys, a lot of you are rising above it. A lot of you guys, the round around card is clarified by the star, so healing, more focus on yourself, your vulnerability. You're a very pure soul here, Aries. This is an Aquarius card. Okay, you may have that in your chart, or maybe dealing with one, but this is really about learning to be more vulnerable with yourself, to learn to dip into these emotions, to address these feelings, to address these desires, to address what it is that you want and how you're going to actually achieve that. You're becoming very honest with yourself, becoming very gentle with yourself. Sorry, I'm just biting the inside of my lip. It helps me to focus. I shouldn't do it though. So, and also you're healing. So when we're healing, we are doing things differently because we're not acting out of being wounded. We're not acted out of certain old conditioning. You're healing things that have been embedded into you or onto you, and you're removing that now, which is good. And I think this is because of this honesty of looking yourself in the mirror, looking at your actions and going, okay, is this me? Is this my action? Is this actually what I want? Or do I need to change this? Where is this leading me? You're being more conscious of your decisions and your thought process and your actions, which is great because it's leading towards wish fulfillment. So this is good. So we have the Star. It's a really amazing card. You have the Six of Wands as well, which is again about success. So what you're wanting is success, victory over your problems and troubles that you've been experiencing. The Six comes after the Five, so there have been conflict here. There have been that round and round energy. So Five of Wands is like the round and round card for me. So it makes sense. This is you coming away from this, you healing from being stuck in something that was very difficult for you. And then I kind of asked what that was, and I will get to it in a second. But Five of Wands is that conflict, constantly going round and round. This could be in your own mind, again, like arguing with yourself about certain things, or like kind of making excuses for certain things, or someone else making excuses for certain things. Just making the same mistakes, constantly engaging in things that don't need your time and energy. These are all things that you're changing. You're now learning how to walk away victoriously, learning how to overcome these sort of way of thinking, and you know, whatever it is. And then I asked, where is this conflict coming from? What is this round and round energy? And it's the Five of Pentacles. So what you've been stuck in is a lack perspective, is maybe a victim perspective as well, which means you have been through a loss. But sometimes when you say, I'm just a loser in life, I'm just an idiot, I'm just make the wrong decisions, that's just who I am, like sometimes we embody this victim mindset. You can be a victim in a certain situation, but it doesn't make you a victim as a person. Like, that's not your identity. Who you are is someone that grows from it, who learns from it, who understands what challenges are because you've been through enough of them to overcome it, to see it as a strength. It doesn't justify what's happened to you, or it doesn't mean that you deserved it at all either, but it just says the Five of Pentacles that you're coming away from struggling with this alone. You're reaching out for help where necessary. You're building upon this new foundation for yourself so that you no longer stay in this round and round energy of feeling like that's it, my life will always be this way. Like, no, You are so much stronger than saying that to yourself. Don't say that to you. You see what I mean? So you're changing these sort of things about yourself. You're no longer being in this position. But a lot of you, maybe you had these kinds of like parents, or you've had this kind of example where people may have spoken about themselves like that, or maybe this is how you were treated. So you're changing certain things. You're changing something that you've been stuck in for a while. This could even be relationships where you felt not good enough, where you felt like you were settling for less, and you didn't feel loved, didn't feel appreciated with the Five of Pentacles. So you're changing all of these things. You're learning when to walk away and to see that as a blessing, no longer as like, oh, like I'm just, maybe I made the wrong decision, or I'm just unlovable. No, you're not doing that anymore. Instead of looking at your finances and if you've been through a lot of losses there, then you're no longer looking at that as like, I'm just poor, I'm just broke, I'm just always going to be this way. No. One thing I like to say, and it does have something to do with this artist here, is you have the pen in the story of your life, the story that you're writing yourself. Unfortunately, at a young age, we don't have that pen. We don't really know what actions we're taking and what maybe the consequences of that. And sometimes we don't now, but we kind of had conditioning and people writing the story for us and making the decisions for us, etc. But you have control of the pen now. You get to write your own story. You get to visualize what that is and how you perceive certain challenges. Because it's not to say you can create a life challenge free. Absolutely not. Every single person in this world will go through challenges, but it's how you react to it, how you come from this, and this is what you're taking into your power. So this is amazing. We then have Observer. So this is something that you're healing and moving away from. So I only see progress throughout your reading, Aries, is Observer and the Ace of Cups. So this is you looking at love and from a very loving perspective. This is looking into your future. The Moon here is to do with another card in the deck, which is time for a nap, which is where we actually get to rest. We've achieved what we've achieved. It's a fox on the moon. So the fox is looking at the moon saying, how do I get there? And it's looking, I really want to go there. And that's where I'm going to settle. That's where I'm going to be. So I think something that's going to be on your mind this week is where you're going next, specifically with the Ace of Cups in terms of love. So some of you may have been very closed off to it. You were very much working on yourself, but now you're actually going, what do I want in terms of love, like in the future anyways, because this is looking into where you're wanting to be. So it is in the future. What that looks like, and I think this is what's inviting it in for you. So some of you could meet someone that you are going to spend the rest of your life with, or maybe you already have met this person and you're taking it to the next stages. Could be moving with them, having children with them, starting a family with them, or getting married. Like, it is something big if you're in a relationship already, but it's how do I bring more love to it as well, like how can I feel happy enough to rest? That card is time for a nap. So you've been on like not survival mode, because I think you're kind of coming out of that, but you definitely have been on like this push in that push energy. So I feel like you're like, okay, when can I actually rest? When can I actually build a family? When can I actually like do these things? It's not yet, because the Observer is looking at it into the future, so into where it wants to be. So it is kind of like long-term stuff, but the Ace of Pentacles is a new start towards it. It's a very loving path, whatever it is. So all looks good to me. It's a good week. All right, let's get you some tea leaf tarot and see what's coming up for you here for Aries. All right, June may have some significance here. All right, well, some of you may have had, like, this has already happened, if that's the case, like had a loved one pass, all right, and there was a lot of finances coming away because of this. You have staff coming through, and by June you're going to see and witness a lot of wealth coming through, all right, because you have we have June here, we have wealth, and we have staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times, so everything is going to be absolutely okay for you. Perfect. If you do have someone in spirit, they are looking out for you, and this is the person who may have been born in June, may have passed in June, but this person is taking care of you financially, okay? All right, for Aries. Okay, beautiful energy coming through, and pretty much like very strong manifesting energy. You have the chameleon spirit and the buffalo spirit. So one is, they kind of act like a sentence here, and that's what I'm going to say it as. We have act as if the abundant universe will provide. And when you act as if things are already coming in, then they do come in. Like it's already here. Like it's just here. I just need to see it in my face, but it is already here. When you believe that and act as if you are that person who's going to achieve things, because you are, but it's just about self-belief that's going to really stretch you out to get there. But the universe is providing for you, and they are giving you some blessings here, as we've seen. Okay, Aries, so I'm sending you my love, sending you some blessings your way. Wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. Okay.